Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for your great support so far. I'm indeed very grateful. Nobody is above scandals, not even tongue-speaking fairy pastors. Many Nigerian pastors have been involved in one scandal or the other. The most rampant is sex scandals. One has to be very careful when jumping from one church to the other in search of miracles, signs and wonders, because some of those addressed as men of God are wolves in sheep's clothing. There are still renowned and reputable pastors out there who are fulfilling their pastoral calling. The careers of many men, even pastors, have been destroyed by women. It did not start today, and it will not even end today. Do not forget that Solomon's downfall was because of a woman. Over the years, some Nigerian pastors have been victims of sex scandals. In this video, we will be discussing Nigerian pastors who openly confessed to have committed adultery or have been accused of committing adultery. Johnson Suleman. Apostle Johnson Suleman is a Nigerian televangelist and senior pastor and general overseer of the Omega Fire Ministries International, a church with its headquarters in Auchi, Edo State, Nigeria. In 2017, a Canadian-based singer, Stephanie Otubo, who is said to be Johnson Suleman's girlfriend, accused him of impregnating and abandoning her. She alleged that they both spent time together alone in a hotel where they had sexual intercourse. Stephanie also said that the pastor's wife, Lizzie, is aware of her husband's extramarital affairs. Johnson Suleman denied this and said Stephanie Otubo was one of those young ladies that he had helped in the past. However, in May 2022, Stephanie published X-rated pictures of both of them in bed, including one showing his manhood. It has also been extensively rumored in the social media space that Johnson Suleman had slept with so many female Nollywood celebrities, which he has denied. There is actually no smoke without fire. How can so many women come out to accuse one person of having slept with all of them at different times? The story of Halima Abubakar is still very fresh on our minds. Joshua Iginla. Pastor Joshua Iginla is a Nigerian pastor, televangelist, founder and senior pastor of Champions Royal Assembly Ministry, located in Kubwa, Abuja, Nigeria. In 2019, he openly confessed to his congregation of having cheated on his wife, Yemisi, and that his wife also cheated on him, which resulted in his wife bearing children that are not his. He said he forgave Yemisi and then moved on. Shortly after then, he however went back to his vomitus, had an affair with the South African prophetess, Stella Zimasa, and impregnated her. At about the same time in 2019, pictures of Yemisi Iginla getting married to a secret lover in the United States of America hit the internet. These photos were released by Yemisi's close aide, who was not pleased with the lies she had been telling her husband. Pastor Iginla went on to marry the South African prophetess, and they presently have 2 children together. If men and women of God can be this promiscuous, what becomes of lay faithfuls like us? If you have watched this video to this point and you've not subscribed, please kindly like the video and subscribe to my channel. Kindly also turn on the notification button so that when I post another video, you'll be the first to see it. Thank you. Chukwuma Nkwocha. In 2016, Pastor Chukwuma Nkwocha of the Tongue of Fire Restoration Ministry in Lagos, Nigeria, was arrested by officers of the Nigerian police for allegedly camping about 30 young girls as sex slaves. The Lagos State Police Command sprung into action after receiving a report that the pastor with a church situated in Jacob Taiwo Street, Oshodi, was harboring some young girls and freely having unlawful carnal knowledge of them. The State Police Public Relations Officer, SP Dolapo Badmus, confirmed the arrest. These girls were aged between 10 and 15 years, and 30 of them were rescued that year. This looks to me like a baby factory. When the girls were interviewed, they admitted that the pastor was having carnal knowledge of them. The pastor was later quoted to have said he did not sleep with all the underage girls, but slept with only 6 of them. Many ladies came forward at the time to give testimony that he also slept with them in order for them to obtain miracles from God, like chasing away their spiritual husbands and helping them achieve pregnancies. Many of these women were married. Sunday Adelaja. Pastor Sunday Adelaja is the founder and senior pastor of the Embassy of the Blessed Kingdom of God for All Nations, an evangelical charismatic megachurch and a Christian denomination in Kyiv, Ukraine. In 2016, he was said to have had illicit affairs with about 20 members of his church. He denied the allegations, saying that people were out to tarnish his image and take over his church. In no time, evidences including sex tapes started rolling out from all corners. The Union of Christians of Evangelical Faith even asked him at the time to go to a psychiatrist for psychiatric evaluation. Saint Fireman. Pastor Ofuche Ukoha, popularly known as Saint Fireman, is the general overseer of Perfect Christianity Mission, Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. In 2014, reports surfaced that he was involved in various cases of sexual assault and killing of a 12-year-old virgin girl in Badagry for suspected ritual practices. The social media space went into a frenzy at the time. The scandal almost destroyed his ministry. Chris Oyakhilome. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is a Christian faith leader, preacher, author, philanthropist, televangelist, and the president of Love World Incorporated. He is known globally as the founding pastor of the mega church Christ Embassy and author of the most translated and distributed daily devotional in the world, Rhapsody of Realities. He is also known for organizing large crusades and pulling crowds of over 3.5 million in a single night. In 2014, it came as a surprise when reports surfaced that Pastor Chris and his wife Anita Oyakhilome were getting divorced. Anita, who filed for divorce, was said to have cited irreconcilable differences bordering on alleged adultery and unreasonable behavior as reasons. However, the pastor, according to an elder of the church, denied allegations of adultery and believes his wife was being influenced by bad friends who wanted to destroy their home. They are since divorced and moved on with their separate lives. Ken Oyakhilome. Shortly after the ex-wife of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, Anita, filed for divorce, another reports that his brother, Reverend Ken Oyakhilome, has allegedly impregnated a South African lady who was a member of the church in Rambok, Gauteng, which is the headquarters of Christ Embassy in South Africa. His reported affair with the lady was said to be an open secret among the parishioners. When the news about the lady's pregnancy broke out, the church officials reportedly covered it up to prevent scandal. The pregnancy was also said to have been aborted with the knowledge of the church officials and leaders. Reverend Ken Oyakhilome is presently in charge of the Christ Embassy Church in Canada. Chris Kwakpovwe. Pastor Chris Kwakpovwe is a Christian minister, pharmacist, and author. He is the founder and senior pastor of Manna Prayer Mountain Ministry Worldwide, headquartered in Lagos, Nigeria. He is also the author of Our Daily Manna, a daily devotional. In 2013, Pastor Chris Kwakpovwe was dragged to court by his wife, Dolapo, for allegedly impregnating his secretary when they were still married. She also accused him of being the father of a child named Tejiri. The case was before Magistrate Folaranmi of Court 51, Lagos Magistrate Court, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. In court, the man of God said he has begged everyone, including Pastor Enoch Adeboye, to help beg his wife, but to no avail. It was said the lady he allegedly impregnated is now his wife. In May 2017, he was accused of making advances at one of his female church members. Rita Ibeni, a member of Manna Prayer Mountain Ministry, alleged that her pastor, Chris Kwakpovwe, made sexual advances at her. A recording of a telephone conversation purportedly between Kwakpovwe and Rita surfaced online. The male voice was alleged to be that of the pastor, who confessed love for Rita and expressed interest in having sexual relations with her. Reacting to the viral audio clip, the church has said that the voice in the recording does not belong to their pastor. Biodun Fatoyinbo. Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo is the senior pastor and general overseer of Commonwealth of Zion Assembly, also known as COZA. In 2013, a blogger identified as S.C. Walter boldly accused him of having an affair with her. S.C., who was also a member of the church, claimed the man of God had an affair with her while in the UK. As if S.C.'s accusations were not enough, another lady, Franca, who claimed to be a victim, also accused Fatoyinbo of the same crime. Addressing the scandal, Pastor Fatoyinbo said he was well aware of the accusations and subsequent pandemonium on the social media space, but that he would ignore all of them. Again, in June 2019, he was accused by Busola Dakolo, the wife of ace singer Timi Dakolo, of raping her twice while she was barely 16-year-old. As usual, Fatoyinbo denied the accusation. Several other women, including one that was married, also confided in journalists that Fatoyinbo forcefully slept with her while she was pregnant. Timothy Omotosho. Pastor Timothy Oluseun Omotosho is the senior pastor of Jesus Dominion International, based in Durban, South Africa. He is currently in jail and awaiting trial since April 2017 at the Port Elizabeth High Court for sexual assault, rape, human trafficking, and racketeering. He is alleged to have groomed his victims and began molesting them from the age of 14. He was arrested by the South African Priority Crimes Unit, (HAWKS), on Thursday, 20th of April 2017 at the Port Elizabeth International Airport. It is alleged in the 90-count charge that the accused, along with two accomplices, Lusanda Sulani and Zukiswa Sito, lured young girls to his church in Durban. He once tried to escape justice by trying to sneak out of the country to Nigeria. The police tracked him down and arrested him while hiding at the airport toilets in South Africa. Francis Wale Oke. Bishop Francis Wale Oke is a Nigerian televangelist and the founder and presiding bishop of the Sword of the Spirit Ministries, also known as Christ Life Church Worldwide, with headquarters in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. He is the host of the Voice of the Lord broadcast on radio and television stations across Nigeria. Bishop Oke is the current national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria and also the chancellor of Precious Cornerstone University, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria, which was founded as a private university in 2017 by the Sword of the Spirit Ministries. In the 1990s, he confessed to his congregation that he committed adultery. He confessed that he slept with his secretary. It was said that he impregnated her and she did many abortions for him. Bishop Wale Oke was bold enough to make these confessions about his sins before his congregation, and that action caused a historic setback in his ministry. He has, however, bounced back now. Jehovah is a God of second chances. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. I'm indeed very grateful. Please kindly like the video and subscribe to my channel. Kindly also turn on the notification button so that when I post a new video, you'll be the first to see it. You can also watch any of my other videos by clicking on any of the links on the screen. You can also share this video if you can. Until my next video, stay blessed.